Welcome to New Possibilities. I speak truth to power without fear. So, this morning I was watching a YouTube video on the TMZ channel, and the video was about this skit that Jason Whitlock is doing, making fun of Colin Kaepernick. And the skit is supposed to come out later today. From what I understand, it's going to air later today, but they already have photographs from the skit. And one of the photographs depicts a man pretending to be Colin Kaepernick. This man has on an afro wig and a fake beard, and he has a black glove, and he has his fist in the air, and he's kneeling. So when people originally saw that photograph, they assumed that the person who was in that photograph pretending to be Colin Kaepernick was a white man. And I did too. I thought it was a white man. I assumed that it was a white man. It looked like a white man, but it turns out that it's not a white man. It's a black man by the name of Christopher Reid, who was a part of the rap group Kid and Play back in the day, and he went by the name of Kid back in the day. So, yeah, so it caused a lot of controversy. People were complaining about it because here's the situation. I mean, most people know about Colin Kaepernick. Most people know that this brother took a bold and courageous stand last year against police brutality. He decided to protest against police brutality by refusing to stand during the playing of the national anthem at the NFL games. And at the end of the season, the brother became a free agent. And right now, no team has picked him up, despite the fact that he is better than many of the other players who have been picked up by major teams. And many of us believe that the brother is being persecuted because of his political beliefs, being persecuted because he had the courage to stand up. And essentially what you have are owners trying to make an example of this brother, trying to silence people and trying to prevent black people from speaking out on social justice issues that are of vital importance to the black community. So this is a very serious matter. The issue of police brutality is very serious because we know about many black people being killed by these police, and often there are no charges brought against the police. Often when there are actual charges brought, the police walk away. They get away with murdering our people. So this is a very important issue. It's a problem that has been plaguing the black community for forever. Since there have been police, ever since the creation of the police, it has been a problem in the black community. It's a very serious issue. And the fact that you had this man, this coon from Fox News, you know, the Fox Sports Channel or whatever, this guy Jason Whitlock making fun of this guy, making fun of Colin Kaepernick. He's making a mockery of the struggle of black people. He is making a mockery of someone who had the courage to stand up. I think that that's despicable, and it should be roundly condemned by the black community, and no black person in their right mind should support this guy Jason Whitlock. And it's a shame that Kid would allow himself to be used to make mockery of a strong black man who had the courage to speak out on important issues. During this interview, Christopher Reid, aka Kid, acknowledged that he supports what Colin Kaepernick is all about. But yet and still he decided to participate in this comedy skit making fun of Colin Kaepernick. And obviously, like I said, I haven't seen the skit. It hasn't been aired yet, but we know, just given the track record of this guy, Jason Whitlock, we know that it's not going to be some kind of skit honoring Colin Kaepernick. More likely than not, it will be a skit making fun of him, making mockery of him, and all that kind of stuff. So it's a very important matter. And, you know, I just don't think that we should be supporting these kinds of people that make light of our struggle as a people, that make fun of our struggle as a people, who dismiss our struggle as a people, and who essentially serve as mouthpieces for white supremacy and all that kind of stuff. And, you know, this whole issue, you know, when people originally thought that it was a white guy, it was even more offensive then because it reminded us of the days of the minstrel show. It reminded us of blackface, you know, the whole history of white people masquerading as black people, making fun of black people, perpetuating negative stereotypes of black people, by making black people appear to be stupid, appear to be subhuman, appear to be grotesque. So it reminded us of that history. You know, that's what it reminded us of. And, you know, the fact that his kid, you know, actually playing that role, that still doesn't make it any different, because often what would happen is at some point, the minstrel shows no longer just relied on white people to perpetuate the minstrel image. What they would do is they would get black people who would put black face on their own face to make themselves look darker, and who would make fun of their own people. We know about the history of Step and Fetch, and even though he didn't wear black face, he was another one of those people who perpetuated negative stereotypes of black people. He was a living minstrel. And this skit is no more than just another minstrel show. You know, you have them basically making mockery of the Afro, which is an expression of African-American pride and culture. So yeah, those are my thoughts about this, man. You know, it's really disappointing to see this brother kid participate in this buffoonery and coonery. It's a disgrace, and I think that people like this need to be ostracized. They don't deserve the support of the black community. So those are my thoughts. Tell me what you think. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Peace.